Anyway, Spider-Man and Sequism. We're going down to Sir Allard and Fantasia on chess in the mid game here, just out of the opening. And we'll put that in there. And then I want to get Brandon Cass and Foot Clan Master Shredder. But where was I? It has been really tough. And online cheating, even with me playing Arc Raiders, JJ plays Arc Raiders, JJ plays Wizardry, JJ plays chess. You know, Embark is dealing with a really big problem in cheating, but they're actually dealing with it and trying to get it handled. And if anybody watched John Rader's interview with the person that created those cheats that really hurt thousands and tens of thousands of players, you can watch that on YouTube, and it is a very good interview. And we have that same problem in chess.com, and it's been rampant for 2 years with the provisional rating bonus being way too high. And people that get banned, they can create a new account right away. And I hope it's not a numbers game for chess.com because they got 15 million playing. But on the same sense, that provisional bonus rating is so freaking bad that a player can take a couple of hours and be over 2,000 expert rated, and a couple of days master rated as well. Some get up to 2,700 before the big dogs get them and realize they're cheating. But they might run 10 of these because they can create new accounts. So they just, okay, I got banned, I'm right back in the game. And I know that chess.com has an excellent NHE program that does multiple games, but you have to report them for it to run, from what I understand. And I may be wrong about that. I don't mean to crash on chess.com because I love chess.com. I love the insights. I love the master classes with the videos. That's why I'm a diamond member. But they gotta freaking handle it. It's getting so bad for the general public, the people that aren't expert and above, that every night in those arenas, somebody's cheating. Somebody's smurfing. Somebody comes in late right at the end to scam a medal from somebody else because I'm the highest elo. I can just run in there, play 4 games, and beat everybody. And there's a winner, and Sir Allard on the board. So Quizum and Sir Allard. But I wanted to talk about, because it was mentioned that with Sir Allard with the black pieces and Sequism from China with 5 points, and a big lead. And Spider-Man versus Ray C877, 1754 from the U.S. coming in now, playing with the black pieces. We've seen Ray before, very strong player. Spider-Man and Ray, we're going to keep it on this one right now. But with that, with Elias, he did a lot to support and promote a lot of us small live streamers on Twitch. And some of the big ones too, like Grizzoo is awesome. And Faye Fireheart. And love Grizz. Love Faye as well. Faye still subs to my channel. I very much appreciate that. Profiteer Gaming. You know, we talked after it happened, and we were both shocked. The guy did a lot for us, so it's a mixed feeling. But I started in 1969. My dad taught me. My parents died in 1997 and 1999. I was an only at that time. I did find out that I had a birth mother 7 years ago, and I grew up as an only, and 7 years ago, I found out I've got 7 other brothers, half brothers and sisters that I had no idea about. And I met 3 of them and my birth mother, and they're way cool. But besides the point, my parents that raised me were my parents. And they raised me to be a good person and straight up. I represent them every day. I am not going to cheat. And I'm a damn good player over the board. I'm not a great speed chess player. I am extremely slow. Extremely slow. But I guarantee If I met up with half of these guys over the board, you'd be surprised. I've been playing over the board skill games. I've played in tournaments. I've played in some big name tournaments back in the day. And I have had health problems. But when I get on the board, I can play the game and I can play with anybody. There is a winner. It's Spider-Man over Ray. We're going to move to Foot Clan Master Shredder and Spider-Man now. And we also have Sequism and Sir Allard in the small screen, Sir Allard with the black pieces. So with that, and with knowing my ability, I very rarely lose unless it's an expert or a title player over the board. I would never cheat. I have never cheated at chess. I don't even cheat in video games. I am an avid computer game player. Standalone games, Wizardry Proving Grounds, The Mad Overlord got me hooked in 1981 on an Apple II Plus. Ultima Online, 1997 MMOs. 45 years of gaming experience. Also 29 years of MMO experience. I'm a gamer. Gamers are going to game, and they do freaking cheat, and I hate it. I want a fair and balanced playing field. I think that's what, in a perfect world, everybody wants. And right now on chess.com and the general populace, it's not that way. And it hasn't been for a couple of years. And it sucks. And I've been very outspoken about it. I know a lot of people are angry at me for being outspoken about it. But my parents thought or trained me or taught me to be a critical thinker. And I've been very fortunate in my life. It could have went way, way different. I was adopted at 10 days old. And I love my parents. I represent them every day. And a lot of people don't think about that. And Spider-Man with another win over Foot Clan Master Shredder. And now Spider-Man and Brandon Cass. We're going to go back to Sequism and Sir Allard in the final seconds. People shouldn't cheat, but they do. Game companies, they got to hammer them. They got to hammer them, or it's just going to be worse and worse and worse. And right now, I think it's the worst I've ever seen on chess.com. Sir Allard with a victory over Sequism. And Sir Allard on the board. But I did want to stress about Elias. I like that kid. I was grateful that he put a lot of effort into supporting my channel. And I'm very thankful for it. And I don't understand why he cheated. It bothers me. It upset me. But to my knowledge, the kid was a good kid. He didn't have to cheat. Everybody loved him for him, not for over the board. So that's all I'm going to say about it. Let's get back to the games. We only got 9 players playing. I wish we could get back to our 20 to 30 that we normally have done in the past. But we've got 11 minutes before I go to the leaderboard. We got 2 games going. We're watching Foot Clan Master Shredder and Sequism and Spider-Man and Brandon Cass.